It's officially not the darkest time of the year anymore. It's a tough couple weeks, 10 weeks of it being real dark for a whole lot of the day. I use music to get through this stuff. Dave does too. We're going to go through our top 5 albums or singles, whatever music that got us through the darkest days of the year. Starting off, I'm going to go with Brockhampton, The Family. It was just a really good, wholesome album. It's closure on the story that is Brockhampton. We were actually going to do a video on it, never got around to it. But I mean, it's a really good album. The soul sampling in it is incredible. Something that they've never really done. They're airing all their shit out. You know, it's sad, it's happy, it's bittersweet. They're done pointing fingers. So I really enjoyed that album as a whole. Really great for those dark days.
Beautiful description. All right, we'll do gaps. Milo. I just wanna fall. It's just kind of a dude, kind of came out of nowhere. I don't even really know who this guy is, but he made just some vibey tunes, like some alternative trap tunes. Had a little guitar-driven beat to it, but it was cool, man. It was very like fall, winter type vibe. It was just what I needed at the time. Just kind of chilling, doing his thing, going through life in some dark times. It really hit diff at that point.
That guy's good.
We've highlighted him before.
All right, my number 4, Willow, Coping Mechanism. Willow's she's been so good since she's always been pretty good. But I've really gotten into her since her last album. And this album is like just straight pop punky. But she does like her own style to it, which I really like. Her voice is incredible, what she does with her range. And then just the range on this album. I really enjoyed that album. This one didn't really have any big standout songs. They were just all really good. And I enjoyed pretty much all of them. All winter long.
Agreed. It's a good one. Roughs, Kenny Mason.
They want me to pray to the Most High. To me, that's a crackhead in a city with closed eyes, a city with no God.
It was just a really grimy, dark album. Like, he just got the dark voice, he got the dark raps. Like, it was just really good. I mean, I liked it a lot. I mean, he really brought me up in those dark times. Around October, bro, like the ghosty vibe, he was just there for me. He was there. It was definitely a good one.
I'm gonna go Driveliner, God's Racetrack.
I used to have a broken down, busted up F-150, that shit would barely run.
But more specifically, F-150, that song in itself was probably my top played song of the last couple, like 2 months or so. I don't know actually when this album came out. I think it was like October-ish of last year. I could be wrong. But great album. You feel his emotion in every single song that he does, and just the way it comes across in his vocals is fantastic. F-150, you feel it the whole time, and just the lyrics going along with that kind of pain that he's giving out right there is really, really good. And it's good. It's a reminiscent song. I 10 out of 10 recommend that.
That dude is very good.
Yeah.
He's very good. Like him a lot.
Yeah.
Let's go Louie.
Double up.
There's not a lot of words to this album. Not a lot.
No.
But it's cool. Like, you feel the soul, you feel the emotion through his beats, which is really cool to me. I obviously make beats, so I kind of feel it a little bit more. But even the features, like, there's JPEG on it, there's slow tie on it. Like, you feel that even if it's very minimal. It's just a vibe through and through. It's all emotions through music, and it's very beautiful. So I was really digging that through the fall and the winter.
That is a good album. It's just one of those ones. It is very lighthearted, but yet you feel the emotion in the beats. Very enjoyable listen for sure. My number 2, I'm going to go with Joe P, French Blonde, and Emily Can't Sing. Two separate EPs or albums on here, and neither of them came out in the fall. I just discovered Joe P over like October-ish, November-ish time. Got really into his music. He's really good. A lot of his music has a lot of range. Big standout song from him too, Baby Teeth featuring Mothica. Whatever mood you're in, he's got something for it. He's pretty low-key, but I think like Spotify's starting to put him in playlists. That's how I found him. He's given him some recognition at this point, which is well-deserved by him. So I'm looking forward to him kind of going on that up, probably dropping a project soon.
Shout out Joe P, man. Quality guy. 5 Seconds Flat. Lizzie McAlpine.
What a joke, was it all just an act?
Also quality gal. Yeah, I mean, this album's really good. It's relationship based. A lot of storytelling, kind of minimal, stripped back songs. But then there's songs with a ton of layers and chords that are beautiful, and like, she's a great singer. She tells a great story, and it's just kind of a fall vibe. Like, it just gets you in your moody, if you know Taylor Swift type of beat. So it's cool. I like her a lot. Came back to her kind of even this week. So she's somebody that's in the rotation quite heavily.
My number one for getting me through the dark days, Jack K's Cessation.
Without you, would I be myself?
That EP is so good and so heartfelt and such a big change up from where he was going before with all this just like really aggressive stuff. It's a lot more introspective, especially from Jack K's. He's talking more about where he's been. He's reflecting on the past, reflecting on past relationships, where he thinks he's going to go in the future, if he's going to make it. Super dark stuff, some of it. But it's really good and it's so heartfelt. He almost has a little folkiness, folk influence in this EP. Again, it's got nice range as far as like what the lyrics are talking about, which is great for whatever mood you're in. Big change up from his normal substance abuse talking self, which nothing wrong with his old stuff. Love that too, but really big change of pace for Jack K, especially coming off his EP with Travis Barker, where he was really going heavy with like Sideways. So he's kind of more at the end of that where he was like just getting more in his feels. So fantastic EP. Really feel his emotion in every single lyric that he puts in that.
Jack Hayes is the guy. Yeah, Waiting to Spill, Backseat Lovers. The second album, the return of the Lovers. I mean, it's super good. I didn't really feel it on the first couple listens, honestly. I was like, this is not as good as the first album. And then I got more into it. It's a little bit slower. It's a little bit more emotional. It's a little bit more around introspection. It's a slower start to every single song. It doesn't build up as fast, but there's still that big boost of emotion and melodic energy that's coming through. It's just a little bit more acoustic, honestly. But yeah, I mean, what they're talking about in all these songs is great. I think they switch their style a little bit, but it's still really, really nice, and it's still the same Lovers, just in a little bit more of a moody way, which has been great for fall and winter. So I really enjoyed that album. I listened to it nonstop for at least 2 months. So yeah, it's definitely my number one. And
yeah, that's one. They definitely change up their style a lot. Yeah. And first listen, if you're wanting another like Kilby Girl type vibe on every single track, it's not there. Giving it deeper listens is a necessity, and it is good stuff. And they love the slow build, the slight crescendo for like 32 bars of it, and then finally builds to something. And when it hits. But definitely got to be in the mood for it. A little slow Sunday. Oh
yeah, it's good
put
stuff.
that on. Fantastic stuff. This is a big switch up for our list. Normally it's a lot more.
Yeah, these are kind of like
they're slow.
They're slow, and all these artists are kind of low-key, too. Not low-key. People know who Willow and Brockhampton and fucking Backseat Lovers are. Yeah. But, like, it's not, like, Metro Boomin and Future and Travis Scott. Like,
I almost put Heroes and Villains on here.
Yeah, me too. I looked at it and I was like, nah, that's not the vibe.
No, but it is good.
It's cool to talk about these artists, too. So yeah.
Have y'all listened to all these artists? What got you through the darkest 10 weeks of the year? Let us know in the comments. Share this video with someone if you enjoyed it. Till then, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.